I think one of the reasons that multisensory approaches have been found to be so effective has to do with what is preserved in the brain, not what is lost. And so if you think about this maybe from the standpoint of how we acquire things as we move developmentally forward. So what do babies do, right? Babies explore the environment with their eyes. They put things in their mouth. They want to touch things. They squeeze. They feel. They begin to understand the difference between soft and rough. And they don't have words for that. And they wouldn't say, oh, this is a concept of soft. But they know what something feels like. And some things feel good and some things don't feel so good. Squishy things feel good. Rough edges don't feel so good. That kind of thing. And so if you look in dementia, and so what do we have for senses? We have touch, which is our biggest organ in the body, our skin, right? So we have touch everywhere, sensory organs everywhere. We have taste for sure, and just even without dementia, you have sort of normal changes in our ability to perceive taste sensations. So you have taste sensations that change just with simple aging and that are impacted in dementia. So things that are known to be pleasing to taste, right? You want to add in as a way of engaging the person. What do we have next? Olfaction. Another one of those, like not lost for a really long time. So think about yourself. You smell coffee brewing and you think morning. Or for some of us, you think afternoon coffee break. Whatever it is, we all have a context for smells. Baking bread is this automatic, aromatic, bringing back memories right through the olfactory bulbs. So you have one little trigger. I think, who was it? Proust, right? Talked about this with biting into a Madeleine cookie. Talked about the smell and the taste of that and remembrance of things past. So this has been known for a while to artists. Then we get vision, right? And what we see and what is stimulating, and then of course sound. And that recognition has been put to the test with the whole Music and Memory project, which has proven to be such a great gift to people living with dementia who are transported by the sounds of music. Because music is stored many, many places in the brain and has a direct connect to those parts of the brain that are involved in emotions. And so we look at that whole multisensory world. If you see something, a picture is worth 1,000 words. We have all of these kind of cliched statements that impart to us the knowledge of how critical our senses are. I don't know that we use that knowledge enough. I don't know that we use that knowledge enough, for example, when we are trying to find ways to connect with people living with dementia, their current selves, not just their past selves, but their current selves, that we use the present to trigger the past if it's there, but to enjoy the present if it's not, and using multimodality brings that all together. So while looking at pictures of trees, there's good evidence that says that's more helpful than not looking at pictures of trees. Being out in the natural world is the best thing of all for the brain, because when you're actually in the natural world, you're smelling, feeling the air on your skin, you're smelling the clean air, or the not so clean air, depending on where your memories are from, or depending on where you live. Maybe it smells a little smoggy, but that might be what's most familiar. Most of us, however, like a sea breeze, or trees, or the smell that you get walking in a forest. You hear birds, you hear the rustle of leaves. That's what we mean by multimodal stimulation, that allows you to know that you are not just outside, but conjures all of those previous outsides. And that's what I know about multimodal, particularly the impact of nature. I look forward to learning more about Memory Lane, which seems to have put some of this knowledge to use already.